Places you will never visit. Iron Mountain is found in Pennsylvania. It's guarded by armed security 24/7, and to get inside you need to go down 22 stories below the earth. Inside are some of the most valuable things on the planet. Many big companies have their data centers here. The original negatives of many famous photos are kept here too. And the original recordings of artists like Elvis, Frank Sinatra, and Michael Jackson. Gold Base is a heavily guarded compound in California. It's a massive 700 acres, and it's the headquarters of the Church of Scientology. For badly behaved members of the church, there's a prison on site called The Hole. Over 100 staff members try to escape every year, but many are hunted down and caught. This is thanks to cameras, motion detectors, and even snipers. It's said the compound is worth $1 to $1.5 billion. 2022 is getting crazy. An underwater volcano has just erupted, and it has released mutated volcano sharks. This is known as a shark-cano. These mutated volcano sharks are now swimming in our oceans. They have survived within the volcano, despite burning hot, acidic water. Also in China, a gigantic forest has been found in a sinkhole. The lost forest was found 630 feet underground. It contains ancient trees, plants, and animals humans have never discovered before. Also, an alien rock has been found in the Egyptian desert. It's believed this is evidence of a supernova explosion in space. This may be the first piece of evidence on Earth of a supernova explosion. A plane lost its roof at 24,000 feet, but you won't believe what happened next. In 1988, Aloha Airlines Flight 243 took off. It was going from Hilo to Honolulu, Hawaii. The plane took off as normal and was cruising at 24,000 feet. But that's when an 18-foot section of the plane's roof suddenly ripped off. This caused an explosive decompression inside the plane. This made a large hole in the fuselage, and even sucked a flight attendant out of the plane. Amazingly, the pilots kept cool under all the pressure and were able to land. The plane landed successfully with no roof. The terrified passengers were quickly evacuated. There were 65 injuries, but thankfully all of the passengers survived. The only fatality being the flight attendant who was sucked out of the plane. Experts said it's a miracle this plane landed safely without crashing. TikTok secrets you have to know. Have you ever refreshed your TikTok and lost the video you were watching? Well, here's how to find it again. Go to the Discover page and press Search. Then type an asterisk into the search bar. Then click on Filters and select Watched Videos. Tap Apply and you will see all of the videos you've ever watched, including the one you lost when you refreshed. Did you know TikTok has secret emojis? There are 46 TikTok emojis that are not on your keyboard. For example, to get this one, type in shout in brackets. And to get this one, type in cute in brackets. You can find a full list of what to type in pretty easily. Places you shouldn't search on Google Maps. If you go to Arugwa Island in Tanzania, there is a photosphere. If you click on it, it takes you to a terrifying room. The message on the door says, "You trusted the wrong guy." The rest of the room is so scary, I can't even show it to you on TikTok. Located near the island of Fiji appears to be a plane crash. You can see the small plane has fallen into the water and the oil has leaked out. Located in Antarctica seems to be a gigantic shark. It's so big some are calling this a real megalodon. What do you think this giant creature could be? If you go to the town of Brack in Libya and enter Street View mode, you will see what appears to be Chucky riding a bike. Maybe the scary doll is real after all. Vladimir Putin could be seriously ill. Many videos have surfaced of the Russian president shaking. Many say that this is a sign of Parkinson's. Just a few days ago, he went to a military parade and had a blanket over him, even though it wasn't that cold. And yesterday, a top oligarch was secretly recorded saying Vladimir Putin is very ill. In the leaked recording, the oligarch said Putin is very ill with blood cancer. Putin's feet also seem to keep moving uncontrollably, and he was recently seen gripping onto a table in discomfort. It's also rumored that he's had many strokes before, and that explains his unusual way of walking. Some said this was a KGB walk, but many don't believe that. If Vladimir Putin is ill, this may explain why he invaded Ukraine. If he knows he does not have a lot of time left, he may be trying to cement his legacy. Maybe this is his final act as president of Russia. This mafia boss was arrested after being seen on Google Maps. Giacchino Gamino was an Italian mafia boss. In 2002, he escaped from a prison in Italy. He then fled to Madrid, Spain, and he laid low there for 20 years. He worked in a mafia-themed pizza restaurant. He was basically hiding in plain sight, but one day a cop browsing Google Maps thought he saw Gamino. He suspected it was him simply from his posture and his clothing. They sent out a cop to stake out the grocery store he went to every day. That's when they realized it was Gamino. Gamino was then arrested and taken back to Italy. He will soon face trial and go back to prison, maybe the same one he escaped from 20 years prior. Here is how long you would survive on other planets. On Mars, you would survive for about 2 minutes. It's very cold, but the air is very thin, so you won't freeze. But after about 2 minutes, you would run out of breath. On Venus, you would survive for less than 1 second. Venus is 900 degrees Fahrenheit, so you would immediately be burnt to nothingness. On Mercury, you would survive for about 2 minutes. The side facing the sun is very hot, but the opposite side is freezing cold. If you went in the line between the two temperatures, then you would survive for about 2 minutes, but you would soon run out of breath. Elon Musk fired his assistant in the most ruthless way possible. Billionaires are very busy and all have assistants. For 12 years, Elon Musk's assistant was Mary Beth Brown. She was at his side at all times for more than a decade. She would schedule his entire day to make sure he saved time. They were so close, Elon even trusted her to make big business decisions. But this all changed when Mary asked for a raise. Brown thought she deserved to be paid as much as an executive, so Elon made her an offer. Brown would take a 2-week vacation and Elon would try to work without her. When she came back, Elon fired her. He told her he could do everything she did on his own. Things you will only see in Japan. In Japan, some gravestones have QR codes. You can then scan these and watch a video of the person's life. You can see photos of the person and learn about their life. In Japan, it's normal and acceptable to sleep anywhere. If you're tired, then you're allowed to sleep on the floor. And if you get tired at work, then it's okay to take a nap. Sleeping on the job is called inemuri, and workplaces actually encourage this. In Japan, you can pay someone to be your friend. Many people say they're lonely and have no friends or relationships, so that's why you can pay someone to hang out with you. You may think that everywhere streetlights are red, yellow, and green, but in Japan, they're red, yellow, and blue.